Welcome back to another video, everyone. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell from the title what we're going to be doing today. If you remember from my last video where I showed a leaky gasket on my bucket cylinder, I'll be fixing that. I bought some spare parts off Amazon that I'm going to try. And I figured I'd just show it to you guys. Anyone has a 395 and have that same problem, they can get quick replacement parts. Also in this video, I'll be recapping some sections from the last video that I posted. I wanted to address the pump issue because I found a solution to the problem, why it wasn't working. So I want to show you guys that. Let's head on over there, see what happened, and then we'll get back to this fix. So in the last video, I was struggling to get the pump to run properly, and I found out what the culprit was. So after watching back the film, I have this little reducer here because this pipe is 1/4 of an inch, and that is what you need the inside diameter to be to fit the inlet portion of the pump. And in my last video, the pump was struggling to suction the oil out of the excavator, and it was because of this reducer. So this reducer, it fits inside tubing that I got to fit inside the excavator holes, and the inside diameter is 3/32, the outside diameter is 5/32. And this little tubing reducer, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but the hole is super small, and what it was doing was it was causing a bottleneck at the end of the at the end of the pump. So instead of using an inside diameter reducer, I ended up buying one of these off Amazon, and these ones are a lot better because they go on the outside of the pipe, so they don't further restrict it down as compared to this one. So I'll roll a quick clip on that, and then we can get back into the video. So I have everything set up now, and I'll get right to it. As you can see, that's all there is to it. Very simple and easy. And it makes your life a whole lot easier if you have a lot of hydraulic equipment. You can knock out 2, 3, 4 of your equipment in no time, and also get a good clean suction in the tank. So I hope you guys were able to gain something from that quick little recap. So let's get to work. In order to replace this gasket washer thingy, you'll need a flathead screwdriver, and you probably can't see that. Let's get this focused real quick. You need a really small hex head. It might be like a 1.5 hex head screwdriver, and then there's a locking nut on the back end right there. I'm just gonna use a needle nose pliers to hold that, and then we're gonna take that off, and then I'll be able to pop the little gasket washer out, and then we can see what size we need from this pack. So this pack has many different sizes. Has M2 all up to a 12. I'm guessing we're gonna need maybe between a 4 and a 5. I'm assuming that this one was probably tightened way too tight, and it's kind of bent out of shape, like started leaking. I'm not sure, but you can still see some of the oil dripping down. I had to park it this way with the bucket all the way retracted. That way the cylinder is mostly empty, because if I have it curled down, it'll just drip. So the driver that we need is the 1.5 hex head. So I was able to get the screw loosened and removed. So you can see that's the inlet hole for the cylinder. And then here, you can get it to focus. There you go. So I'll take that off and then try to match it up. I have rubber seals. This one's metal, and I'll examine it to see what the problem was. So, and also this part of the hydraulic system tubing, this part's metal, and then this part's flexible. So this is what that little washer gasket thing looked like. It doesn't seem too badly damaged. It does have a little rough spot on that top portion of it, but I don't know what's causing it to leak, because I don't see any real damage on it. But I have a whole tray here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find something that's equivalent to it, slap it on there, and then see if the leak continues. This looks like it's about a 1/2 millimeter thick. These ones I know are one millimeter thick, because that's what the description said in the part. These two are the closest to it, so I'm gonna try the smaller one first, see if it fits over the screw. If it doesn't, I'll try the bigger one. So I tried the 4 and it's not going to work, so I have to go with the bigger one. So I have the 5 on there, fits like a glove. It's a little bit thicker, but I'm gonna get it fastened up now. All right, so I have everything all buttoned up, back together. It's all screwed in. Did it snug tight. You can hardly see it because it's black, but it's it looks good. I'll fire up the machine for a little bit and run it so you guys could see, and then yeah, we'll find out together if it's gonna work or not. I have some future plans with this excavator. I mentioned them at the end of the last video. If you haven't seen that, I recommend you go back and take a look at that video. But yeah, let's get to work. Engine on. So far, so good. I don't see anything dripping down the cylinder yet, but who knows? Yeah, guys, I'll get you guys posted on if it leaks again. I'll check it in the morning, but yeah. I'll put a link to the gasket seals that I use in this video in the description. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you guys in another post. Engine off. So guys, that video that you just watched, that was from a couple days ago. The cylinder didn't leak again, but I developed the leak in a different spot. And I don't know if that's the way hydraulic systems work, where it tends to ping pong around per se, where you fix it in one spot and then it finds the other weakest spot to break. It also went in onto the receiver as well too. I haven't powered up the machine since the leak, so I don't know if it affected the receiver or not. You know, something else I gotta deal with. Hopefully I can get it fixed before spring. I'll keep you guys posted. I'll let you know what the problem is, and hopefully I don't fix this and then it pops up somewhere else again. So I'll keep you guys posted.